Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 is only just over 10% complete, and with that said, despite us yet to see our first official downtime update of the season, there's already not only so much we know about Fortnite's future and even mini live events occurring with the cubes moving around the map that actually got dropped onto it because of the mothership exploding, but with not only the Balenciaga challenges being implemented with free rewards we can earn now, this isn't the last we've seen of free rewards, and there's many more to come in the near future with the start of the birthday event, and even an event or update entirely surrounding a character we expected to see in the Season 8 Battle Pass, being the Naruto. In today's video, as you can see by the title, we're mainly going to be covering the Naruto, but all of these free rewards too, and events that are going to be going on, and even an update on the situation of Fortnite Mobile for iOS or Apple devices. If that didn't already convince you or interest you enough to stick around and watch the full video, then do it for my pug Gus, as he's been kind of sad as of lately from discovering that 70% of you guys right now watching aren't subscribed, and we're incredibly close, literally hundreds off 2.2 million. And after all subscribing to this YouTube channel of mine with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads, this benefits you in terms of not only staying up to date with everything going on in the world of Fortnite, but I give 5 subscribers every day, which as of recently has been tons of battle passes. So of course, if you simply want to receive a gift and have it shown on screen in the next video, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and potentially what you'd like to receive. And yeah, this could be you in the very next video in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see, so you can then flex and brag to all your friends that you've been in a high-viewed YouTube video, I guess. But of course, with that said, now we've got a ton of things to go over today, especially the Naruto Bundle that we'll be releasing very soon, and we have all the information on it, so make sure you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Okay, so to start out with today, one of the first or most pressing important topics this season is XP and leveling up. I know a lot of you guys may be struggling more than you typically did in any other prior season of this chapter, and if you've only just discovered this insane method of the Imposters LTM where some people are literally level 400 plus already, then it also may be too late to level up extremely fast, as they've just reduced the XP we earn in Imposters by almost 50% according to Fortnite Status' official Twitter. But with that said, at the same time, with them noting in this tweet as well, they're going to be keeping a close eye on progression in terms of XP earned this season or leveling up, you'll be happy to know that they then followed up shortly after stating, "We've noticed that XP gained in Battle Royale this season isn't where we'd like it to be and are making a variety of improvements. We'll update everyone on the 28th of September with the changes we're making. Thanks for playing Season 8. Of course, leveling up at the start of every season is going to be more desired than halfway through, as all the Battle Pass skins are new, whether you bought the Battle Bundle with the extra tiers or not to give you that extra boost in unlocking things throughout it, and that sometimes can only be furthermore desired leveling up fast or getting to a certain level to unlock all of the superstars, which are yet to be revealed, I'm guessing, which are going to be in the 18.10 or first downtime update of Chapter 2 Season 8 after the seasonal release. If you don't know what superstars are, for instance, last season we got the silver, gold, and then the spectrum or rainbow stars for each of the battle pass skins that we could get through, obviously spending our battle stars, which we gained, I believe, just enough to do so at around level 225, which is the typical threshold. And with this season's theme obviously appealing to it, with the superstars kind of being integrated into it, the colours we believe then, based off a theory I mentioned in another video of these superstars, the 3 different variants or tiers of them, as we have the purple coloured cubes, the blue cube, and even the queen cube, or should I say the golden one, it would definitely make sense to not only the cube themed season, but the colour scheme of what they're going with these cubes, to have these selectable stars or superstars, should I say, themed around them or inspired off them. In other news, in case you guys haven't seen the new item in use, these armoured walls, which I'm guessing were very controversial upon them being added, Fortnite posted a brand new trailer, as you can see in the background right now. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if the railgun could actually patch through this, considering last season that was a big controversy in itself, being able to shoot through builds and then damage players. I haven't managed to use these yet, but let me know if they're overpowered in the comment section down below, or let me know if they've actually, improved your playing style or game in itself to actually obtain that Victory Royale in whatever you're playing. Speaking of trailers, however, Fortnite actually surprised us on their official Fortnite game Twitter with the following update that I think honestly they should do more of. If you want to see these as soon as they're posted, make sure you're following my Twitter in the video description down below, as we're literally like 200 and something followers off 10,000, and then hopefully when I apply for verification next time they'll verify me. But either way, I'm going to roll this brief trailer clip now of everything new upcoming, and then we'll discuss all the secrets hidden within it afterwards that you perhaps missed.
What's good, Fortnite? Emily here. The invasion's over and Chapter 2 Season 8 has begun. Cubes are running amok everywhere, and a strange dimension called the Sideways threatens to take over the island. Our new favorite space ape, JB Chimpanski, has a plan to save it, but it's going to require a ton of bars to pull off. That's where you come in and help determine what happens next. Welcome to the war effort, recruit. As the season unfolds, JB will be preparing new tools and old favorites to help combat the sideways monsters, like a shockwave launcher or the new combat assault rifle. But these puppies don't grow on trees. It's up to all of you to pitch in and toss the bars you earn in-game towards what you think will help us out the most. War effort stations are located at points of interest across the map, showing what items are available to fund and everybody's global progress towards unlocking them.
Okay, so there's three things we want to point out from this. The first two being weapons, obviously the shockwave launcher being a legendary weapon, as we can see literally in the trailer being used. This was actually in the game before but got vaulted, and I also believe it came at some point in Chapter 2 with a mythic variant to it as well. And then of course we get our first showcase of the combat assault rifle, which I'm guessing again will go up to the legendary tier. If not, maybe perhaps there may be one individual mythic per game from a boss being newly introduced in one of the newer Fortnite updates holding it that we have to eliminate to get it. And speaking of bosses, before we not only cover the Naruto skin, but him being a mythic boss and what he'll be carrying in-game, one of the final and finally changing factors that was shown at the end of that trailer or clip, it wasn't the full trailer that I played, but yeah, this particular section right here showed a very big map change made to Steamy Stacks, which we all thought was going to be the case or shown when loading up Season 8 for the first time, considering, you know, this literally just crash landed at Steamy Stacks, yet it seems to be fine as of right now in-game in the 18.00 or Chapter 2 Season 8 seasonal updates. And speaking of Steamy Stacks or future map changes, we may know how this change comes to be in terms of this crater being embedded into the ground that is quite large, as it may have something to do with the golden cube, you know, the most powerful one, or should I say the queen cube as it's actually noted of in the files, meaning it's kind of like the leader of them all. We briefly saw it in the hive of all of the purple Kevin the Cubes from other realities, as if it was like the queen bee in here. Data miners found this in the files, as you can see. Fortori tweeted out again, there's an awakening event flag called GCASO1 Golden Cube Awakening brackets Steamy, and that he got the location of that in game, and it's just located outside of Steamy Stacks. So will the Golden Cube try to awaken the cube liquid at the power plant to form a new cube? This is a very interesting concept, and I'm guessing Steamy Stacks has something to do with either the end of this season's event, considering we haven't seen any map changes made throughout all of Chapter 2 until now, or what's going to be anyways, as briefly shown even in this trailer, a glimpse of it. Speaking of events though, instead of talking about the ending of this season, as the ending of last season has just happened leading into this one, if that makes sense, and with us already having the Balenciaga kind of mini event with free rewards in it, believe it or not, starting very soon, as you can see Fire Monkey states in this tweet right here, as it's Fortnite's 4th birthday very soon, from September 24th at 9 AM ET to September 28th at 2 AM ET, eat birthday cakes for health and shield, and throw birthday presents, the good kind of cube, to free their loot. And then attached at the bottom are obviously the rewards, being this back bling, sticker, and even harvesting tool themed around, like, you know, the birthday event, the 4th one of which it's going to be this year in Battle Royale. And despite this tweet briefly describing some of the challenges we'll be able to complete for either these free rewards, some of them are XP based limited time challenges, by eating birthday cakes we will need to dance around the huge ones too, of which these consumable cake slices will be located at, as we know from the previous years, which also will look like this and will be very hard to miss, scattered throughout various name locations or points of interest around the map. Either way, we'll know these quests are live in game, as we'll get this pop-up when loading into the lobby once this hotfix has been made, like we got with the Balenciaga challenges, as this is what the challenge notification looks like for the 4th birthday challenges once they are updated into the game for the first time after you log on anyways, again once the hotfix is made. And despite the first update, V18.10, being on the staging servers, meaning it's releasing next week, they're not going to hurry that update up and release it tomorrow when the birthday challenges go live, or maybe when you're watching this video, as there are only small hotfixes to be made that Fortnite can literally just put into the game without having to create downtime and, you know, have an update actually installed onto whatever device we're playing on. Speaking of free rewards, whilst we're on the topic though, something that has just newly released, and sadly if you didn't get the previous PlayStation Celebration Pack, which was this one, it's in the vault right now, as typically when they release a brand new one, just like they did with the starter packs, the previous one then becomes unavailable forever. We've never seen any previous starter packs for either Battle Royale in general or for PlayStation Celebration Return, and the new one now contains all the cosmetics on screen, of which I've instantly downloaded of course because I play PlayStation 5, so here's kind of like a quick review or showcase of all the cosmetics, just in case you have a friend who has a PlayStation, so you can log on and then claim all of these for yourself. I recommend doing so, considering they do become rare at some point, especially if we look back to some of the first ever ones now being this blue team leader and blue striker skin. Of course all of these packs too require us to simply have an active PlayStation Plus membership. They cost cost no pounds, no dollars, no V-Bucks. And speaking of V-Bucks in themselves, considering the price was reduced during the free Fortnite movement, you know, when the Apple versus Epic kind of trial or feud was going on, with this ending now, Apple have not only won the right to actually not allow Epic Games to have their own Epic Direct payment method instead of being taxed like through the App Store and stuff like that, but Apple have came out stating that they're not going to plan on reinstating Fortnite until everything is done, now that all these reappeals and everything is going on, which could take up to 5 more years. You iOS players must be some of the most patient people ever, being stuck on this map if you're still playing Fortnite anyways in Chapter 2 Season 3, or should I say the 13.40 update when cars were first implemented. Last but not least in today's video, obviously we're going to be covering Naruto, as the title states. I wanted to save the best until last, obviously, and believe it or not, we have some pretty juicy information on this. Not only that we could be seeing him rotate throughout the item shop in bundle form, obviously, and of course in-game as an NPC boss very soon, carrying his own mythic weapon, as predicted on this leaked list of Season 8 information, all of which has nearly actually come true despite the Chapter 3 stuff, as you can see on screen right now. And the first piece of news regarding Naruto was that he was expected to be coming in the item shop on the 21st of September, as this would mark the 21st anniversary of the first chapter of the Naruto, the anime series, as this was on the 21st of September 1999. Of course, we're on September 23rd now when I'm uploading this video, and we still haven't seen the Naruto. However, if we look at the update builds for what's happening next, or what's going to be newly updated for 18.10 in Fortnite, this is the biggest Fortnite update we've literally ever seen in terms of the amount of builds that have been tested or things coming to the game. And with Donald Mustard obviously confirming to Candy Wig right here that the Naruto would be upcoming in Season 8 but wouldn't be a part of the Battle Pass, which also has come true as we have all of the Battle Pass skins revealed now, with the fact that he's going to be updated into the game as a mythic boss carrying an explosive throwable kunai weapon from the show that he actually uses as a character, which I'm guessing is going to work exactly the same as the mythic Batarang updated in the Gotham City update of Chapter 1 Season X. Let's just say that this next update for Fortnite and even Season 8 as a whole has kicked into overdrive and is about to get very interesting. But with that said, that's all I've got for you guys in this video, so of course, make sure you slap a like on it down below if you want to keep referring back to it, and subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on right now so that you don't miss any future uploads. And speaking of future uploads, or other videos in general, make sure to interact with anything on screen right now to get to the destination that I think you guys definitely will enjoy, but most importantly, hopefully I can catch you, yes you the individual still watching right now, but in that very next video I do post on the channel.